morning. I'm Lacey Shippey on the Rural Radio Network, and it's time now to take a look at our midday livestock trade with livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted. And it's a fairly quiet day in either direction for cattle today. Kyle, tell me what you're seeing in today's trade.
Well, Lacey, seen another day of consolidation here on this 230 mark here in this February live cattle contract here. We've traded as high as 231.65. We're seeing a little bit of commercial buying here in the spreads. The Fed gain on the April versus June is unchanged. The June versus August is unchanged, but seeing the front end kind of pick up just a little bit as opposed to those deferreds. Now, on the feeder cattle side of things here, the index today looks like it's going to be up about 94 cents. Yesterday there was all kinds of mistakes made with that index, so the Merck finally got it updated here this morning. Some of those sales come in late, so if you folks are really watching that here, you can give me a call and we can talk about it. But the January feeder is down 65 cents here at 342.70. We got the March trading about steady, and April trading about steady right now as well too. The high's been on that March contract 338.62, and we're at 337.57. Our low's been 336.20. So in all essence, compared to the ranges that we've seen here the last couple of weeks in feeders aren't even hardly trading today. So we've got that, and then we've also got a cattle on feed report here coming out Friday. So there might be a little bit of positioning going on there, but the on feed looks like the estimate's 98.3. Placements look like the estimate's 92.4, and the marketings look like 88.4%, with one less weekday marketing day here this year versus last year. We also have seen a little bit of light cash trade here. We've seen some 229 trade in Kansas. We've also seen some 225, 226, and 227 bids here in Nebraska. Nothing traded at those levels here, so we're still kind of waiting for a cash market to develop. If it does, it's going to be on light head count here, given the fact that we've traded a lot of cash cattle here last week, and kind of going to get those packers to the end of the year from the way it sounds, Lacey.
That is livestock market analyst Kyle Bumsted with a look at your midday livestock trade here on the Rural Radio Network.
Here in Nebraska, we take pride in things made close to home. That's why our Made Right Here gift boxes stand out. They're filled with products crafted by Nebraska families and small businesses. B-Bum's creamed honey from Beatrice, Double K popcorn at Valentine, Baker's melt-away chocolates, plus Fat Boy seasonings and Sandhill Slim beef sticks. They make great gifts for family, coworkers, and neighbors across the good life. Order yours at ruralradionetwork.com. Click shop on the main menu. Again, ruralradionetwork.com.
The Rural Radio Network is taking flight. We're proud to announce our newest partnership with the Lincoln Airport, the official airport of the Rural Radio Network. With easy parking, shorter lines, and new nonstop flights, it's never been simpler to travel from right here in Nebraska's capital city. And now, Lincoln Airport is taking you straight to the sunshine with new direct flights to Orlando starting in December. Learn more at lincolnairport.com.
Welcome back to the Rural Radio Network. For a check of your markets, corn futures are just modestly higher in light trade today. Export business continues to be the support here for corn. The weekly ethanol report showed production up by 26,000 barrels per day, with stocks down by 200,000 barrels ahead of holiday travel. Soybeans are lower. We did see some overnight sales of 323,000 metric tons. But weakness in the product markets is really pulling on bean futures today. Some uncertainty about biofuel policy has bean oil futures lower, as the EPA will not reveal the policy until the first quarter of 2026, essentially kicking that can further down the road. Wheat markets are mixed to lower in follow-through selling today. China canceled some purchases of U.S. wheat, and traders are again questioning the follow-through of any potential trade deal with China. March corn is up 2 1/4 at 4.39. May up 2 at 4.46 1/2. January soybeans are down 7 3/4 at 10.55. March down 5 3/4 at 10.66. March Chicago wheat is down 4 3/4 at 5.04 3/4. May down 3 1/2 at 5.16. Kansas City March wheat is up 1 at 5.06. May up 3/4 at 5.18 1/4. And January soybean meal is down 3.60 at 298.80. January bean oil down 13 cents at 48.23. February live cattle are down 22 cents at 230.47. April down 25 at 230.02. January feeders are down 97 at 342.35. March down 35 at 337.25. And February lean hogs are down 217 at 82.62. April down 205 at 87.65. And Class 3 milk for January is unchanged at 15.85. That's a look at your markets here on the Rural Radio Network.